Hey, what's up guys? William Orr here. Now you probably came here today for a reason, and that reason is probably because you want to know what it is that I do. So let's cut to the chase and I'll tell you. I grew up in Northeast Philadelphia, which, you know, sports is more than a hobby. It's really a way of life, to be honest. I was an athlete myself as a kid growing up, and I played all sports thinkable. I mean, I was pretty good at most also, but you know, the streets of Philadelphia really taught me a greater lesson, and that was the value of $1. You know, I grew up in a home where we didn't have a whole lot, and I watched my parents struggle from time to time, trying to do whatever they could to make sure they provided the best life possible for my sister and I. And I knew I didn't want to live my life like that, so I got out there and I hustled and I worked hard and did what it took to make sure my pockets were never empty. You know, I grew up in a really privileged time because the internet was just taking off. Not a lot of people really knew what it was about, but it was starting to become a necessity. And social media was literally ground zero, and I got to watch that from the start. You know, I mean, most of us were using it on a personal level, obviously. But you know, I still learned from that how people were using it, how everyone was interacting with one another. Eventually it grew into more of a business-oriented thing. People seen the advantages, and companies and organizations, different places were using social media to promote and market and sell things, and whatever it was revolved around their business. So, you know, I've followed all these tactics and took them in and really kind of built my own little background knowledge of what it takes to be successful online. Now, as a Philadelphian, you know, I follow all the sports teams' pages and news and everything up to date, and I see what it is that you guys are out there doing to gain traction on your pages. You know, I still see room for improvement. I mean, as anything has. You know, that's why I'm kind of here today to tell you, like, hey, I mean, I'm a young-minded guy who's been in it from the start. I know what's working and what's not working. I watch these things and keep pay attention to them. So, you know, I mean, for example, GQ just named Philadelphia #1 sports city in the country this year. I mean, let's take advantage of that, guys. Now is the best time to gather fan engagement from outside sources, outside states and cities, and bring that in. Let's have everyone focusing on our team. So, I mean, Philadelphia, you're out there, you're watching, huge Sixers guy, and someday I hope to maybe partner with you guys, and I would love to work for the organization. So, I mean, guys, click in the link below, link up with me, and really, let's get this ball rolling. I mean, possibilities are endless, so let's not stop now. We just got to keep moving.